Welcome back, everybody, to the Movie Trivia Challenge and the Nerdom division. This is the semifinals of the championship tournament as Robert Castner takes on Joe Farrelly. Now, guys, I am so excited for this match. So let's get into the introductions. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, making his debut here in Nerdom, he is Robert Ghost Castner.
Ready to be a sacrificial lamb. What's up?
So I do want to explain to people why Amaru isn't here. As you guys know, Amaru did get called to Schmodown. So we had to scramble and find somebody else. Robert graciously agreed to come on. So how are you feeling?
I feel great that you thought of me. Thank you for doing so. I feel bad about who the opponent is. I feel bad that I'm also taking Amaru's place. Didn't know that, so that's cool. A lot of pressure on me, and simultaneously no pressure. It's quite a place to be in, honestly.
You're just stuck in the middle between pressure and no pressure.
Exactly.
All right, guys. So let's get into the round number one rules, and they work like this. There'll be 8 questions, 60 seconds on the clock. You will have unlimited skips. You cannot use your challenges or your extension in this round. All right, and an incorrect answer does not result in a point loss. The question or the clock will not start till after I finish asking the first question. All right.
That's good.
All right. So if you're ready,
yeah, let's do it.
Doctor Strange is the keeper of the Time Stone. What is the mystical amulet that houses the stone?
The Eye of Agamotto.
Who directed Star Trek Generations?
David Carson.
Besides Ron, who else does Harry save during the Underwater Challenge in the Triwizard Tournament?
Pass.
What location does Smollett set on fire at the beginning of Battle of the Five Armies?
Dale.
Who plays Andy Warhol in Men in Black 3?
Bill Hader.
Who decides not to destroy Tatooine because it was too remote?
Grand Moff Tarkin.
What real-life musician plays the character Needles in the Back to the Future series?
Flea.
What is the subtitle of the third Matrix film?
Revolutions.
Besides Ron, who does Harry save during the Underwater Challenge in the Triwizard Tournament?
Fleur's sister, Gabriella, I believe.
Okay. That is it. All right, guys, so we will bring in his opponent right now. And his opponent, he is Hot Fuzz Joe Farrelly. Welcome back, Joe. How you feeling?
Morning. Well, it is here anyway.
Morning to you.
I'm feeling good. Not great, but I'll be fine.
Aw. Well, luckily you don't have to write anything today.
Well, that's at least I've got the warmth.
There you go. All right, so I will explain to Joe how round number one works. It is a speed round, 60 seconds on the clock to answer 8 questions. You will have no extensions and no challenges during this round. You will get to back in round number 2, and you have unlimited skips. Okay? An incorrect answer does not result in a point loss.
Cool.
All right. So if you're ready, the first question is, Doctor Strange is the keeper of the Time Stone. What is the mystical amulet that houses the stone?
The Eye of Agamotto.
Who directed Star Trek Generations?
Pass.
Besides Ron, who else does Harry save during the Underwater Challenge in the Triwizard Tournament?
Pass.
What location does Smog set on fire at the beginning of Battle of the Five Armies?
Lake Town.
Who plays Andy Warhol in Men in Black 3?
Bill Hader.
Who decides not to destroy Tatooine because it was too remote?
Sorry, I didn't. Pass.
What real-life musician plays the character Needles in the Back to the Future series?
Flea.
What is the subtitle of the third Matrix film?
Revolutions.
Who directed Star Trek Generations?
Pass.
Besides Ron, who else does Harry save during the Underwater Challenge in the Triwizard Tournament?
Flirty McCall's sister.
Who decides not to destroy Tatooine because it was too remote?
Grand Moff Tarkin.
Who directed Star Trek Generations?
Time. That's time.
All right. All right, so we will bring back both competitors and then tally up the scores. So the scores at the end of round number 1 are 7-7. We are tied. I will go through the answers. The amulet is called the Eye of Automato. David Carson directed Star Trek Generations. Gabriella, or Florida Court's little sister, would have said that either answer is who Harry saves. Lake Town is the location of Smog at the beginning of Battle 5 Armies. Bill Hader plays Andy Warhol. Grand Moff Tarkin decides not to destroy Tatooine. Flea plays Needles in the series. And Revolutions is the subtitle of the third Matrix film. All right, guys. So we are tied 7-7 going into round number 2, which works like this is the quotes round. Both Robert and Joe have given me 2 movies or a series of movies that they want a quote from in order to get 2 points in the character and the actor who said the quote. You get both right, you get 2 points. You get one right but miss the other, your opponent can steal for 1 point. You get both wrong, your opponent can steal for up to 2 points. All right? All right, but it's 7-7. I think since Joe does have a win here in Nerdom, he can decide to go first or defer.
I'll go first, please.
All right, so the movie you chose first was Return of the Jedi. And your quote is, "You have done well, Lord Vader, and now I sense you wish to continue your search for young Skywalker."
Emperor Sheev Palpatine, Ian McDiarmid.
That is correct for 2 points. And your second quote is 2002's Spider-Man. And your quote is, "You do too much. College, a job, all this time with me. You're not Superman, you know."
Aunt May, Rosemary Harris.
That is correct for 2 points.
Good.
All right. And Robert, your first movie you chose was The Empire Strikes Back. And your quote is, "But you cannot control it. This is a dangerous time for you when you be tempted by the dark side of the Force."
This is Obi-Wan Kenobi, Alex.
That is correct for 2 points. And your second movie you chose was The Dark Knight. And your quote is, "But you were wrong. The world is cruel and only mortality in a cruel world is chance, unbiased, unprejudiced, fair."
I really wish he would have done it the way he did it, because it gives me chills just thinking about it. It's Harvey Dent, Two-Face, Aaron Eckhart.
That is correct for 2 points. 11-11. What a match, ladies and gentlemen. All right, now we have a 5th question to ask both of you in a random category worth 4 possible points. Need the character, the actor, the movie, and the year. All right. And the bonus category is the DCEU. And the quote is, "The world has grown dark, and while we have reasons to fear, we have the strength not to. There are heroes among us to remind us that not only from fear, but courage comes courage." Excuse me. It'll be 60 seconds on the clock. The DCEU. So many quotable quotes.
The extension.
All right, so you will get the 25 seconds left, and then we'll add an extra 15 seconds afterwards. So Joe now has 2 extensions left. All right, 10 seconds.
Guess I didn't need it, but never mind.
3, 2, 1. Then we'll give you the extra 15 seconds on the clock, just in case you do need it.
It's not going to help me. So
I
that's
think
fine.
I have it now, but if I hadn't have spilled it out, I think I'd be 4
Three,
completely wrong
2,
answers.
1. Pins down. We will start with Robert.
I had no idea. I said Justice League Wonder Woman Gal Gadot 2017.
You got 2 points.
Okay, so I had the wrong movie then.
And Joe.
No, because it's Lois Lane, Amy Adams, just
Wow.
2017.
Whatever.
That is
Just
correct for 4
remembered she
points.
did the narration at the end.
Yep. All right, guys. So at the end of round number 2, it is Joe in the lead with 15, Robert behind with 13. Going into round number 3, which works like this: it is the wheel round. We have 3 movies from Joe, 3 movies from Robert on a wheel. We will spin it 3 times. Whatever movie pops up, you'll bet between 1 and 3 points. You get it right, you gain those points. You miss it, you lose those points. All right. All right, guys. So the movies on the wheel today are Indiana Jones: The Last Crusade, Spider-Man 2, Return of the King, Superman 2, Chamber of Secrets, and The Two Towers. You guys ready?
A lot of part 2s in there.
Yeah.
A lot of part 2s in there.
Joe and
spin
I
is
like
in.
a lot of the same franchises, I guess.
Hmm.
It's a deal.
And it lands on Return of the King.
Snoogans.
All right, we need bets in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Joe.
Gus.
2. Robert.
I like to risk stuff.
3. Going for the big points. I like them.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and your question is what is the name of the field between Minas Tirith and Osgiliath where a major battle takes place in the film? Hopefully, I did not butcher those names.
You did.
More
Just
than
kidding.
likely. More than likely.
No, you did just fine. No shaming on pronunciations here.
Thank you. Thank you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down, Joe.
It's one of the best tracks on the soundtrack. It's the Pelennor Fields.
That is correct. Robert.
Yeah, I said Pelennor Field.
That is correct. Of question number 1 in round 3, Joe bet 2, Robert bet 3. It is 16-17. You guys ready?
Yep.
For question number 2.
Let's do it.
The spin is in. And it lands on Spider-Man 2. Spooderman 2. What will the bets be? Bets in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Robert.
I refuse to lose because I don't bet. 3.
3. Joe.
I refuse to lose my lead because I don't bet. 3.
Good.
It's 1 point now. It's 1 point now. It's too close.
Your question in the category Spider-Man 2 is, who is Mary Jane engaged to at the beginning of the film? I need first and last name. What a match, ladies and gentlemen. Back and forth. Slugfest. Seems like both competitors are locked in. We will go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down, Robert.
What's his introduction? It's the handsome, the heroic, the delicious John Jameson. I know delicious.
That is correct. And Joe.
Oh, I didn't include those adjectives, but John Jameson.
That is correct. All right, guys. It is 19-20. 1 point difference. All right, if you guys are ready, the spin is in. And it lands on the Chamber of Secrets. What is the secrets in the Chamber of Secrets?
That might be the question. I'm not going to say.
Bet in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Joe.
3.
And Robert.
When you said Snoogans, I wanted to say Neil before Zod, but I feared that might come up.
I mean, I think we would have both got that, but
yeah, but I just don't want to risk it. I prefer to live.
All right, guys. So your question in the category of Chamber of Secrets is. There we go. How many times has Gilroy Lockhart won the Which Weekly's Most Charming Smile Award? The dude really does have a charming smile. Which Weekly? Sounds like something that could be around today in like the real world. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down, Robert.
I think I didn't get this, so either way, I did what I wanted to do. I said 5.
And Joe.
well, we know how this is ending then. 5.
And your winner, Hot Fuzz, Joe Farrelly. The correct answer was indeed 5 times, 23-22. The closest match we've had in this tournament so far. Joe, congratulations on your win. How are you feeling, man?
I feel good. That was a hell of a close match. Robert, he is a fantastic player. I've seen him play, and he always takes his matches down to the wire because, let's face it, he missed 2 and I missed 1. That's the difference here. The difference was Amy Adams and Gal Gadot. That was literally the difference here. Both missed 1 in round 1. He missed that part of the quote. Both went perfect round 3. Couldn't ask for can't really ask for a better opponent. Fantastic game. But again, happy to pull out the win, even if it was sort of changed up at the last minute. But I think given that we choose strengths, I think we both had the same amount of prep time for each other's strengths. I just maybe had a little more prep on my own.
There you go. So now you are in the finals of the Nerdom Championship Tournament, and you will take on either Andrea Malabach or Nico Suave Regoli. Do you have a preference in who you face?
It's sort of a toss-up, actually, because with Nico, obviously in another world, Nico and I are faction mates, and we've played each other before, and I love playing against Nico, fantastic player, and I obviously want to see him win. That being said, I've never played Andrea. I've called a match that she's played in. I've been following her since I played against her in a Harry Potter exhibition match. She is a fantastic player, and I think either one of them would be fantastic opponents. So I can't really call it. I'd probably say Andrea just because I've not played her before.
Awesome. Congratulations on your win, Joe. Hope you had fun. And now we move on to our runner-up, Robert Ghost Castner. You came in on a 5-hour notice, and you took it down to the last question, down by 1 point. That's got to feel amazing. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I feel good. I really didn't expect to be that close with Joe. Joe and I have played 2 geek matches, and they went down to the wire both times. So I guess that means I'm kind of right there. But I guess my other studying habits of things get in the way a little bit. But I'm very happy with what I did. Really mad I missed Lake Town. If I do that, then we're at least tied. If not, I win by the 1 point. But who knows? Because Joe probably bets 3 all the way through. So we're probably tied and going into overtime. But I'm happy how I did. I don't think it could have been closer. Yeah, I just didn't know that quote all the way through, and that's really what it was.
Yeah, man, we would love to have you back. Especially, you're 0-1, but this league is brand new, and you took Joe down to the very last question. So you are welcome back whenever you want. And I am so excited for the finals. Joe versus either Andrea or Nico is going to be incredible. So, guys, if you did enjoy this, please hit that like button. Subscribe to Nerdom down below. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys soon. Peace.
Don't forget to tip your virtual waitress.
There you go.